Tonight, we also want to take a closer look at cybersecurity. Hacktivist group Anonymous Malaysia resurfaced recently, warning that cybersecurity in the country is in a vulnerable state, following which police investigated the group for public mischief and criminal intimidation. While Senior Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob denied that government websites and defence systems are under threat. But just how much truth is there in this warning by the activist group? Saraya Mia finds out.
First, let's look at some of the biggest threats related to cybersecurity in Malaysia. Fraud tops the list, with 70% cases reported to Cybersecurity Malaysia in 2020. These fraud cases involve online scams, including emails. Intrusion or hacking comes in second, with over 13%, followed by cyber harassment, malware infections, and content-related, such as intellectual properties. According to MCMC, there are about 41.7 million active internet users in Malaysia. And because of how connected we are in the cyberspace, cyber threats are expected to rise in the coming years.
With more, I would say, connectivity that people are in now with digital connectivity, some more with digital technologies such as Internet of Things, cloud computing, etc., data analytics, we can see also a lot of data exchanges. So it's not just about the Internet of people, but it's also Internet of data, Internet of services. And in fact, the future is data-driven. So you can expect also more threats related to data. For example, maybe data breach, data theft, etc. That will happen from time to time, and this is something that we as a netizen in Malaysia needs to be aware of and to be ready and at least equip ourselves with a basic knowledge.
Here are the steps that one can take to avoid being a victim to cybercrime.
There's no such thing as 100% security, not only in Malaysia, but it's also globally. It is important for each and every one of us take responsibility also in protecting and securing and strengthening the IT security system. We advise them, for example, to patch, to update or patch their systems or their applications. It's very important because if the app or the system is, I would say, not patched, not updated, then there will be vulnerabilities there, and that will be exploited by the hackers. To do the necessaries, and they need to install, for example, security tools that can allow to us to have lock. For example, they need to install the IDS, Intrusion Detection System, or IPS, Intrusion Prevention System, or firewall, or anti-malware or antivirus. These will help not only to protect and secure, we'll also be able to collect more data, logs about the security state of that organization or that system. This allows also for us later on to conduct digital forensic analysis if there is a need for that.